Welcome to Airport Eyes, where we uncover the wildest smuggling attempts at airports worldwide. Did you know that a woman tried to smuggle $40,000 worth of cocaine in her shoes at Atlanta's airport? It's not just a one-off incident. From Jamaica to China, people are getting creative with their footwear. But here's the kicker, they're not getting away with it. Let's take a walk through 10 of the craziest shoe smuggling attempts that got busted. So, are you ready to see how these shoe smugglers got caught with their laces untied? From cocaine-filled wedges to gold-packed soles, we've got a list that'll knock your socks off. Stay tuned because number 7 is so wild, you'll think we made it up. From sneakers to wedges, the Atlanta airport bust. You've heard of drug mules, but what about drug shoes? At Atlanta's airport, security uncovered a walking pharmacy that would make even Imelda Marcos jealous. How many styles does it take to hide 3 pounds of cocaine? The answer, 7 pairs, ranging from sneakers to wedges. This 21-year-old smuggler thought she had the perfect plan, but customs agents were about to give her a fashion lesson she'd never forget. Picture this, a young woman strolling through Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, her suitcase filled with an assortment of footwear. Little did she know, her shoe collection was about to kick up a storm. As she approached customs, something caught the official's eye. Was it her nervous demeanor? A tip-off? Whatever it was, it led to a discovery that would make headlines. Upon closer inspection, officers found a white powdery substance hidden in the soles and heels of her shoes. Field tests confirmed their suspicions. It was cocaine. But this wasn't just a sprinkle. We're talking about 3 whole pounds of the stuff, with a street value of $40,000. Talk about expensive insoles. The creativity of smugglers never ceases to amaze. This woman had packed 7 pairs of shoes, each one carrying its own little secret. Sneakers, sandals, wedges. She turned her entire shoe rack into a cocaine carrier. It's like she was trying to give new meaning to the phrase, high heels. U.S. Customs and Border Protection couldn't resist a bit of wordplay with this case. They quipped, "Shoes are made for walking and not smuggling narcotics." It seems this smuggler's plans were on shaky footing from the start. But how did she get caught? The details are a bit fuzzy, but we know she was flagged for further inspection after arriving from Jamaica. Maybe it was the number of shoes that raised eyebrows. After all, who needs 7 pairs for a short trip? Or perhaps it was something in her behavior that didn't quite fit. Whatever tipped them off, it proves that airport security is always one step ahead. CBP Port Director Paula Rivera summed it up perfectly. Smugglers go through great lengths to conceal drugs from our officers. In this case, those lengths included stuffing narcotics into every available shoe space. It's a reminder that in the world of smuggling, creativity knows no bounds. Global footsteps of smuggling. Speaking of boundless creativity, imagine pulling off a major drug heist using nothing but your shoes. Now imagine doing it in some of the world's busiest airports. 3 daring individuals tried just that, each with their own twist on the classic cocaine in the kicks trick. But their stories prove that no matter where you are, customs officials are always one step ahead. Let's start with a 49-year-old American woman who thought she could outsmart Sydney International Airport. She packed her shoes and personal items with about 2 kilograms of cocaine and hopped on a flight from Los Angeles. Maybe she thought the laid-back Aussie attitude would extend to drug smuggling. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. The Australian Federal Police weren't fooled. They nabbed her and slapped her with charges for importing a commercial quantity of a border control drug. That's a fancy way of saying she's in big trouble. But wait, there's more. Ever heard of Takuma Sakuragi? He was a Japanese politician who decided to try his hand at international drug smuggling. Spoiler alert, politicians don't make good smugglers. Chinese authorities caught him with 3.29 kilograms of methamphetamine hidden in platform shoes and his suitcase handle. Sakuragi claimed he was just doing a favor for a Nigerian friend, because that's what friends do, right? Ask you to transport mysterious packages in your shoes across international borders. The Chinese court wasn't buying it and sentenced him to life in prison. Talk about a career change. Our final globe-trotting smuggler takes us to Mumbai Airport. A South African woman thought she could sneak 2 kilograms of cocaine past Indian customs in her shoes and bags. She was part of an international drug trafficking operation, proving that shoe smuggling isn't just a solo sport. During questioning, she spilled the beans about her plan to deliver the cocaine to a contact at a Mumbai hotel. It seems like these smugglers always have a friend waiting for them. Too bad their only friends end up being their cellmates. These cases show us that shoe smuggling is a global phenomenon. From politicians to tourists, it seems like everyone's trying to get a piece of the action. But here's the thing. No matter where you go, customs officials are ready for you. They've seen it all, from cocaine-filled wedges to meth-packed platforms. Beyond drugs, gold, cash, and other surprises. While drug smugglers get creative with their footwear, some criminals have found an even more lucrative cargo. Ever wonder why that businessman's shoes look so heavy? The answer might shock you. At Hyderabad Airport, customs officials made a discovery that would make even the most daring drug smugglers jealous. It turns out that gold, not cocaine, was the treasure of choice for these sneaky travelers. Imagine the surprise when officials found 1,818.98 grams of gold paste hidden in the shoes of 3 male passengers arriving from Riyadh. That's about 1.13 Indian rupee crore worth of precious metal, just casually strolling through the airport. But wait, there's more. Another passenger thought he could outsmart security by concealing gold in the shape of a battery inside an emergency light. Nice try, but customs wasn't fooled by this 915-gram golden battery valued at approximately 1.81 Indian rupee crore. These cases show that smugglers aren't just focused on drugs. They'll try to sneak anything valuable past security if they think they can get away with it. And they're not stopping at shoes. One particularly ambitious traveler attempted to smuggle 2 battery-shaped gold bars weighing 1,390 grams. The value? A cool 10 million Indian rupee. That's one expensive pair of shoes. But here's the thing. No matter how clever these smugglers think they are, customs officials are always one step ahead. They've seen it all, from cocaine-filled wedges to gold-packed soles. As one official put it, the recovered metal was found to be gold weighing 1,390 grams worth about 1 crore, 10 million INR. It was seized under the Customs Act. Short, sweet, and to the point. No fancy footwork can dance around the law. These gold smuggling cases reveal a whole new level of creativity in the world of contraband. It's not just about hiding illegal substances anymore. Now, smugglers are turning everyday items into potential hiding spots for high-value goods. Shoes, emergency lights, even fake batteries. Nothing is off limits when it comes to concealing gold. But why gold? Unlike drugs, gold is legal to own in most places. The catch is in the taxes and import duties. By sneaking gold past customs, these smugglers hope to avoid paying hefty fees. It's a high-stakes game of hide-and-seek with millions of rupees on the line. Stepping up security. How authorities stay ahead. You'd think smugglers would have learned by now, but they keep trying to outsmart airport security with their shoe tricks. From cocaine-filled wedges to gold-packed soles, we've seen it all. But here's the thing. Authorities are always one step ahead. Take the case in Yuma, where a drug-sniffing dog caught a guy with over a pound of fentanyl duct-taped inside his shoes. Or the NDLEA in Nigeria, who intercepted 3.8 million pounds worth of cocaine hidden in footwear at Abuja Airport. These aren't just lucky breaks. As one NDLEA official said, the seizure is a validation of enhanced capacity of officers due to series of training programs. It's a never-ending game of cat and mouse. Smugglers keep inventing new ways to hide their goods, and security keeps finding new ways to catch them. Who knew your everyday sneakers could become the battlefield for this high-stakes showdown?